Na kraju uvodnog dijela pozdravit će nas Mario Enzler, viši savjetnik predsjednika Heritage Foundationa iz Sjedinjenih Američkih Država. Njegova prisutnost potvrđuje i međunarodnu težinu ovogodišnjega TradFesta i važnost partnerstva s jednom od najutjecajnijih američkih konzervativnih institucija. Gospodine Enzler, pod je vaš.
Thank you very much. My remarks are very brief, right? Because we want to get into the juice of the conversation. But please let me share first a moment of deep emotion when I saw His Eminence Cardinal Pulic walking in, because on January 6, 1991, I was in St. Peter's when he was ordained a bishop. So he just recently celebrated 35 years of episcopacy and is one of the few living cardinals that participated in 3 conclaves. So when he talked to us before to pay attention to what the Holy Spirit has to say, well, he has an authority and he carries a gravitas talking about paying attention to what the Holy Spirit has to say. So thank you very much again to Vince to having me here. I just want to, in 2 minutes, tell you who and what Heritage Foundation is, right? It's very important. Last week for us Americans has been a very intense week, if you can imagine, okay? We had to go through some turbulences, but Heritage Foundation was established in 1973, so 53 years ago, and has constantly maintained a conservative influence on public policy on behalf of the American people. Our mission in Washington, D.C. is to formulate and to promote conservative public policy based on the principles of free enterprise, the principle of limited government, the principle of individual freedom, the principle of traditional American values, and last but not least, the principle of a strong national defense. So Heritage World's renowned expert, there are about 300 scholars today that work at Heritage Foundation. Those scholars that are deeply experienced in business, government, military, non-for-profits, academia, and communication, they spend each day developing innovative solutions to the issue that America faces. From empowering parents in education, reversing growing spending and inflation, protecting the unborn, securing the American borders, countering the threat of the communist China, holding big tech accountable, ensuring free and fair elections. Those are just few of the activities that Heritage is on the front lines in fighting to help Americans thrive. Our team of people daily takes those solutions directly to decision makers in government so they can turn ideas into actions. And for this, Heritage Foundation has been consistently ranked the #1 think tank in the United States. While many policy organizations exist as a collection of independent scholars, Heritage is designed as a highly collaborative enterprise instead, where staff work together for a maximum impact. And as part of our team approach, Heritage employees always publicly advocate for a single and unified position. Speaking with one voice is a distinguishing piece of our strategy advancement. While other organizations may have experts advocating contradictory points of view, Heritage employees, my esteemed colleagues, are always rowing in the same direction. This ensures that heritage solutions are always holistic. What I mean for this is, for example, we believe that good economic policy must preserve strong families, just as good family policy must be fiscally responsible. Our domestic, foreign, and legal policy teams collaborate to consider the full implication of their recommendation on the American people and then promote the singular solution on which they agree. As a result of our one voice approach, heritage can provide bold leadership for a clear conservative agenda. When opportunities arise, we can quickly mobilize our entire policy, communication, government relation, and grassroots team to act as a cohesive front. And speaking from a unified platform, actively we try shaping important policy battles on Capitol Hill, on state capitals, around the globe, in the media, and in conversation with everyday individuals. While adhering to one voice, Heritage Foundation often joins publication, joins events like today, and coalition with partner organizations that represent a wide range of perspectives from across the conservative movement in order to pave the way for an effective conservative administration. Our long-standing commitment to speaking with one voice continues today to offer a unique advantage. Americans trust the Heritage Foundation as their outpost in Washington, not because of a particular policy expert, but because of our entire institution's permanent effort to revitalize the American promise of self-governance. But we don't stop here. We also do communicate to the American citizen how government can work more effectively for all Americans through traditional media and social media platforms. We also engage with international community to promote freedom, peace, and trade that benefits America and the world. We also train the leaders of tomorrow who will lead America to a brighter future. And last but not least, we also help unite the conservatives around principles and ideas that strengthen our cause and our nation. Now, more than ever, my beloved friends, the American people need a champion to preserve the great American experiment and everything good and just that it represents. And that's why Heritage Foundation exists. We try to champion policy solutions that benefit all Americans and strengthens all the conservatives' position around the world. We are very happy to be in Croatia this week, joining Croatian partners in talking about the geopolitical situation in the world and in the US. And hopefully this is just the beginning of a fruitful cooperation with Vigilare and with Ordo Iuris Hrvatska. Again, thank you very much for allowing us to be here today. I'm confident you'll enjoy the presentation and especially the discussion afterwards. And so I say, let's get to it. All right, thank you very much.